Rankin and Bass. They kind of remind me of the Andersons. Gerry and Sylvia Anderson were sort of the UK equivalent of Rankin and Bass. They worked with marionettes and started out making kid shows, and they made some amazing stuff. Supercar, Stingray, Fireball XL5, and their most popular show, the Thunderbirds. With each show, they perfected their process more and more. After Thunderbirds came Captain Scarlet, and the marionettes had the right human proportions and everything. But they wanted to move away from marionettes and get into live action. And that led to this movie, Journey to the Far Side of the Sun. And TV series like The Protectors and UFO. And of course, their ultimate collaboration, the first season of Space 1999. Then the Andersons divorced, and Gerry Anderson's stuff kind of went downhill after that. One of the last things he made was Space Precinct. Well, Rankin and Bass were kind of like that, only instead of marionettes, they used stop-motion animation. They're still best known for this. That's right, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Other holiday specials followed, like The Little Drummer Boy, The Year Without a Santa Claus, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Peter Cottontail, kind of like that one, and many others that aren't as well remembered. They were even making animated specials like Frosty the Snowman and The Last Unicorn. They were the animation company behind Silverhawks and Thundercats. But they too wanted to get into live action. And that's where our movie this time comes from. We're talking about The Bermuda Depths from 1978, written and produced by Rankin and Bass. One of my viewers, Michael, sent me this a while back. Thanks, man. This movie is set in Bermuda, specifically the Bermuda Triangle. The Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, UFOs, ancient astronauts. The Bermuda Triangle was another one of those things. Part of the mysteries of the unknown. The pseudoscience craze that swept popular culture in the 1970s. Our story goes like this. When he was a little kid, our hero lived with his dad in Bermuda. He met a young girl on the beach one day and they became friends. They find an egg that hatches and out pops a turtle. This turtle grows rather quickly and the boy carves their initials into the shell. Not long after, something attacks the boy's house, killing his dad. This naturally leaves the kid a bit traumatized. He can't remember what happened or how his dad died. Flash forward to when our hero is all grown up and he returns to Bermuda to solve the mystery. He again encounters the girl who is also all grown up. Her name is Jenny. We also meet the hero's friend Eric and the old professor who worked with the dead dad, Dr. Paulus. He and the dead dad had a theory about large sea life in the region, and that's what he and Eric are looking for. So there's three mysteries afoot. What happened to the dad? What's lurking in the deep waters off Bermuda? And the identity of this chick. Turns out there's a sea monster, and it carries a grudge. And I'm not really giving anything away here, because it's on the movie poster. It's the turtle. It's turned into a Gamera-sized turtle. Yeah. As for the chick, the question is Jenny real, or a figment of our hero's imagination? Is she a ghost? Is she the sea monster in human form? Are they connected somehow? Is she from space? Well, it's a young Connie Selica in a swimsuit. Works for me. The Bermuda Depths was her debut role, by the way. Lee McCloskey plays our hero. Later on, he was in a lot of soap operas and had a recurring role on Dallas. Carl Weathers from the Rocky pictures is here, and he's fun. We also have Sam the Snowman himself, Burl Ives, on hand as the mentor and oceanographer Dr. Paulus. This was directed by Suganobe Kotani, who made a few other movies for Rankin Bass, one which I'll have to cover sometime soon. Most of his work appears to have been in Japan. And Murray Laws, who worked on a lot of the Rankin Bass specials, did the music here, including the haunting theme song. This was a TV movie, although it was released in theaters internationally. This Blu-ray has both the TV format version and a 16:9 movie version, which is what I screened. The movie version is a little slow in places. Most likely, things were being padded out to fit a longer running time for a movie release. Admittedly, the special effects are a bit primitive, but this was made in the days before ILM was available to work on your movie. Plus, the budget was not lavish, so the effects are, at best, serviceable. But none of that's really a deal breaker. The movie has a consistent tone, and they did a good job hiding the monster and maintaining the mystery until the final reveal in the third act or so. And it was shot on location in Bermuda. Arthur Rankin Jr. liked the place so much he moved there. I'm giving this one 2 paws up. It's got Carl and Connie plus Burl Ives, and it's a fun artifact from the late 70s. The Bermuda Depths gives you a good idea of the kind of things that were being made at the time and the way Rankin Bass, like Gerry and Sylvia Anderson before them, were trying to push the envelope. You can watch another of my reviews of a pseudoscience-based movie, Altered States, here, and down there you can watch other movie reviews of movies from the 1970s. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.